29.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
This defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The Seahawks had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
19 tight. Left thing, 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's 4. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll move to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
Lance to the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Lance looking to throw it toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Shot, 17.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Lance eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Lance. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. And that'll be a return of 12 following
throwing a very nice punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. That's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Back to Walker on first down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. And this, Charles, definitely not what they wanted to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him week 2 by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Ready?
Throwing on first down is Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
52 blaster. Black shot. 43 rail.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Let's
A
go.
false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. Now Lance. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers. Everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
Here we
they'll
go.
take over at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
Down.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. It's getting this out wide to Ayuk. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ready. Come on, 38. Ready?
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14
Ready.
yards.
Striker. 3-3. Hut, hut.
Here's Lance to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Right. 97. Hut.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Niners have the 1st down
Here
on a
we
gain
go.
of
Here we
11.
go. Go. 10.
1st down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ready. Ready.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Here's Fuller with a catch. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Will Fuller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he
It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On the set.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Ready.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60. Watch the screen.
They'll drop to throw. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're in the second quarter now in Vegas. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big one.
There he goes, left side. 20, 10. Touchdown, 49ers. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. I love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Let's go now. Let's go, let's go.
They'll set up a throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Ken Walker, 36 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Point after, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Okay,
The
break.
49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbounded joy after that one.
Ready?
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Drill 52.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
4th down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould.
It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt, and he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. And he's got room. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Kenneth Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
No problem there on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. The 30. 10. 5. He will take this all the way. Touchdown 49ers. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this... And oh, it's blocked. This is Gould taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will make it into the end zone. He's in for 2 points. And how about that for a turnaround prior to halftime? Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection. But guess what? It does go against his record.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
70 Lions!
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Watch out now.
They got the lead, City. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they have a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Checks this one down, it's Mitchell. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Let's go.
Still 9 remaining on second down. On second down, here's Mitchell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 161 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Ready?
They'll run with Mitchell, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively.
Ready,
He'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Once again, it's Mitchell. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mitchell will get into the end zone for the touchdown. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is it lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a good possession game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Here we go.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Going deep for Walker. That's caught inside the 20. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what he tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run Walker, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards and the 1st down.
Come on, 38. Striker, 3-3.
Lance now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Fuller. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Again, running right is Mitchell. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd.
Ready.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right, 97. Ready.
Another run with Mitchell. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all
Ready,
game on
ready.
the ground. It's another one that keeps them moving forward.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The kick by Gold is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Second and 14. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Come on, set.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Ready.
Play action, now it's Lance. And he's got his tight end, it's Mike Gesicki. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there,
Here we go,
26
here we go.
yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Throwing now is Lance. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the
Ready,
ball first down in
ready.
this situation because second
Blue
down,
check.
that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
6, mega. Hut, hut.
They'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Elijah Mitchell with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw here. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 and 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 69 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
10 seconds.
There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Okay, ready?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Right back to Mitchell here. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew there'd be situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Ready up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ready.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Lance throwing out wide for Samuel. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Trying the right side of Mitchell. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Lance. And this is going to be incomplete.
So I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. The kick by Gold is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that, not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll start out here with the option left. A solid stiff arm. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop That might put the icing on
Here
the
we
cake.
go.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them, and you see them start to sag, no better feeling for the team running the football.
They run over center with Mitchell. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Boy, 203 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice form, ends up picking up nice yards, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 2 yards on the carry there. It's going to lead them to third down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.